welcome again, XCW Galaxy. Thank you for tuning in to XCW 5. This is episode 4, baby. The word on everybody's lips right now, ladies and gentlemen, is SummerMania. It is around the corner. It is so close, you can almost taste it. It's this very special time of the year for us at XCW. If you've caught SummerMania, you know that we always do a couple special entrances to kind of spice it up. You know, it's SummerMania. You got to do it big. You have to. But for today, we're getting, as we approach SummerMania 14, we're going to go back in time. We're going to do an XCW 5 episode on the top 5 SummerMania special entrances. We're going to start it off, there's a lot of them, ladies and gentlemen, with 5 honorable mentions before we get into our top 5 countdown. Starting off our top 5 honorable mentions, ladies and gentlemen, we have Genocide, his SummerMania 12 special entrance. You gotta love that. Look at that, going back through all the old footage of him and Fletch. You'll remember they were having that feud culminating in the match for the company. Look at that. A lot of history between these two. Definitely two of the OGs from the very beginning, ladies and gentlemen. And it was a very first ever body bag match.
Not waste time, Fletch. Choose yours.
Keeping right on, ladies and gentlemen, we have Hazard, SummerMania 12 special entrance. Look at all these wartime, definitely for Hazard. Let's take a listen, ladies and gentlemen.
Beyond time and space, which, whether we like it or not, spells duty. You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness.
Ladies and gentlemen, that beautiful entrance you saw right there was Hazard's SummerMania 12 before he did the battle in that King of the Mountain ladder match. And what a brutal contest that was, ladies and gentlemen. Almost as brutal as that promo. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. We got to keep it going here. Hazard again, SummerMania 13, very recent in our memory. We had 12. This was just last year at SummerMania 13. And it was all about recapping his historic career, really one of the OGs along with Genocide and Fletch, and how he rose to the top, being just a little kid, and now he's respected as one of the vets. And little did we know, unfortunately, that right there could have been the last SummerMania entrance for Hazard. And ladies and gentlemen, as some of you may or may not know, unfortunately the reason that may be the final entrance is Hazard has announced his retirement, just in this 2019 season not too long ago. So unfortunately, that may have been the last SummerMania entrance we'll see from Hazard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, keeping these honorable mentions going, we have Ryan Grayson all the way back in SummerMania 10, one of my first SummerManias. May actually have been the first. It's been a long time. And that year, Ryan Grayson won the Extreme King Battle Royale for the chance to face the champion at SummerMania, ladies and gentlemen, get that XCW title. And he'll make the special entrance to face Tommy the Man Merriman in a trunk match for the XCW Championship. Finishing up our honorable mentions, ladies and gentlemen, number 1 here. Ooh, one I remember well. Mr. Chris Jones, SummerMania 10. Right at the height of the EBW XCW feud, the future was very uncertain, ladies and gentlemen. Chris would fight Corey Lee for the EBW takeover in this basketball-style entrance. Something we kind of attribute to Chris Jones. He's always been basketball jerseys, sports jerseys. That's just his shtick, and this was no different. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our number 1 honorable mention: Chris Jones, Corey Lee, SummerMania 10, the height of the EBW XCW feud. You saw it there, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Jones always been a man. He loves his sports, and obviously that shines through in many of his promos, many of his outfits and entrances, and SummerMania was no exception. It was nice seeing going back in time and seeing it. It was one of my first SummerManias personally. But we're going to continue on down memory lane, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get on to our actual top 5 countdown now that the honorable mentions are out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, starting off our top 5 here for the special SummerMania entrances. we have Nightmare, SummerMania 11, someone you really don't hear much about anymore. Definitely a seasoned vet that's kind of fallen out of the spotlight. This is a very unique entrance. Returning after a 2-year hiatus, he was being called out by James Gerke. I remember that. The mind games of Nightmare are legendary. Gerke wanted a piece and kept trying to get it going. And this is, like I said, considered one of the most unique entrances in SummerMania history. A real legend, very creepy. You know, you would say almost between him and Venom, who has the creepier entrances. Nightmare, unfortunately, would go on to lose. We're moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. Number 4, really would almost owe his persona to this one. I remember this promo very well. The SummerMania 12 entrance is XCW All-Star. Really skyrocketed his superstar persona, his Hollywood career. And that Hollywood career, of course, if you remember, started off by his dental commercial. You know, an unlikely start here, but it really catapulted him into the spotlight as he showcases in this special entrance. He would do battle with Venom in a brutal match, one of the best in XCW history. Keeping going, ladies and gentlemen, number 3 of our special SummerMania entrances, we have Venom last year at SummerMania 13. Kind of alluded to this one in the one for Nightmare. I didn't realize this was going to be on here. Very creepy one as well. Would lead Venom to the ring for his fight against Evan Phoenix when he was trying to claim that XCW Extreme Championship. One of the first in his tenure, and he would go on to win to the chagrin of Evan Phoenix.
Hear ye, hear ye. Thy peasants gather to watch the king win this battle. The shattering and breaking of bones, but no worse than those of Chris Jones. Now watch as thy King Fletch enters the arena.
Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, chugging right along here. Only one left after this. It is Fletch, SummerMania 10. I remember this one as well. Look at these. Fletch surrounded by all his adoring Fletch fans. So you can see a little, gotta love that. Dubbed the Company King, be followed by versions of himself. That's what I'm alluding to there. They're kind of viewing the king himself. Those are Fletch's outfits, various throughout his career. He would go on to do battle with Matt Chinchell in one of the most heated feuds in both of their careers. And what a great entrance, what a great feud, what a great all-around. Unfortunately, Fletch would lose. It was a first ever Side of Madness match, and like I said, unfortunately, Matt came out on top. Alright, finishing up our countdown, ladies and gentlemen, the number 1 SummerMania special entrance. A man who's been on here quite a bit, Mr. Hazard, be dubbed the King of Entrances. We had a panel of XCW superstars during this show vote, and that's how we made this list, actually, and pretty much all consensus was that this was the number 1. Very unique, very true to his character, and it was in preparation for this King of the Mountain ladder match. I really enjoy, you know, it's all about Hazard, the smoke, the hazmat suits. It really does his persona. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. As quickly as they came, they're gone. The top 5 SummerMania special entrances. And number 1, SummerMania 10, something special. Maybe it was my first one, you know. Maybe JJ really topped it off. But this number 1 is about Mr. Hazard. Yeah, I love this entrance myself. It really, everything he stood for. He's all about the hazmat suit. You can see it on his gear. The blue obviously always shines through. And that entrance pretty suited him to a T. You had the blue hazmat suits, you had the blue, or the hazmat suits and the blue smoke. Honestly, very creepy to watch myself. I can't lie. I'm excited to see what SummerMania 14 has in store for us, though, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely got me more excited seeing 10 of these entrances. You do not want to miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Do not sleep on SummerMania 14. But that is it for us here at XCW 5, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next time for episode 5